Good evening YouTube, welcome back to the channel. For those who don't know, I'm Matthew and this is Matthew Hawker Gaming. Today we're going to do another in the series with what I'm going through. So I'm a big MTG player. I've been playing MTG for nearly 25 years. So in this series we like to call it from an MTG player's perspective. So I'm going to look at various different games. I mainly look at various digital TCGs and various other roguelike games, and as I say, we do some auto chess games as well. So today we're going to look at another of those auto chess games, which is Backpack Battles, as you can see in the display. So the first, I tried to record this before, but unfortunately it didn't come out. The audio was a bit thing, so I'm going to try again and see if I get the audio to come out better. I'm using StreamLabs desktop to capture this, and it's a PC software where you can think. Alright, we're going to go. I'll show you so you can see these are. It's a fantasy game, because it's set in this kind of fantasy universe. I mean, you say these are going to be the different classes, so I'll show you the different classes. So you've got a ranger, and these are all, it's an auto chess game, so they're all ranked independently. So you've got a thing, so for each different character you've got a separate rank. So you've got bronze, you've got the pyromancer, the wizard, the mage, not a wizard, but it's called mage in this game. Anyway, they're fairly similar. Right, so that was new to the recent. This game's just gone into the 1.0, so it's just released. I had it when it was in early access. I don't have a huge amount of time on the game. I've got about 5 hours, so I may make mistakes, but I was just saying, okay, this is my favourite class, and one we're going to play as today, the Reaper. I might go into a bit more about the classes later. This is the Berserker, and the Adventurer that was also new. I've tried that one. Right, so we're going to go into a run of Backpack Battles, and I'm going to explain a little bit about the game as we go along. Today we're going to play as the Reaper. I'm silver rank. I'm trying to get to gold. So you've got. So before we go into a game, I'll show you this. This is a unique kind of feature to one of these games. So these are like the different outfits and stuff you can see. You can see you've got Halloween thing, but there's this unique option here. There's a wardrobe. So you can go. This is a default character, the normal style artwork, and you can go to the chibi artwork, which is this kind of artwork. I thought that was just unique to this game. There's some other games with chibi style artwork, but that's just one of them. Alright, we're going to go into a run of Backpack Battles. Wish me luck. Right, so we're going to a ranked game today. Alright, so Backpack Battles, how does this work compared to other auto chess games? If you haven't played another auto chess game, basically they're not done in real time. You can basically, some of them are done in real time, but like you basically fight against other players, and then basically you buy stuff from the shop. So you to start with, so you see I've got 13 gold to spend. You see this is my setup, so I've got 13 gold. This gold doesn't carry over between rounds, so you basically want to use it. Okay, so we're going to say, so we buy some items, so we've got 13 to spend, and then you go to combats where you fight against people. No, the thing that distinguishes Backpack Battles from other auto chess games is the system in which you have to fit your items into your board. So this is your storage capacity, basically. You're limited, and it's a bit like a Tetris kind of style puzzle, in which case you're trying to fit in these various items basically onto your board. I'm probably going to take the Berserker thing because it's fun. I don't really know, so I'm just going to put it here. You see, the items in the coffin will activate faster, so I'm probably going to put it in the coffin later, but we'll see how much room we've got. So you can re-roll the shot, basically, that just changes all the items. So you're looking at these various different things. Some are weapons, some they deal damage. They basically attack, and they have a stamina cost associated. And you see the stamina cost is here, and that's basically as when your stamina runs out, you don't attack as often. Right. So this basically, the mushroom basically triggers when you have different kinds of food, and then things. So the aim is to try and get more different foods. You want something that will deal damage though, and this pan is on sale, which is a 2, which wouldn't cost nothing. So you can bung it in there. Right, now I've got 2 left to spend. I can basically roll again and see if I get anything on a 1. Unfortunately, I'm not. But I do have a leather bag, though. That's so. This is how you expand your bag, your storage capacity. Expanding your bag also, I believe, gives you more stamina. Right, so you can reserve that for next turn, and then say I'll click reserve to reserve that. Right, we're going to go. I can in theory roll, but you should do, because then. What does the hammer do? I've not seen all the things. Okay, so basically, alright, we'll just go into the fight now. And we'll explain a little bit more about it as we go along. Right, so we're going against a ranger. And as you see, they strike. Basically, you get a visual representation of how it does. See, I won that fight. So you basically, I believe it's like Super Auto Pets. I haven't played that game actually, but I think it's similar to that, in which you have to get 10 wins, and you've got 5 lives in which to obtain it. Right. So we've got another so I'll explain the thing. So in addition, there's lots of items in the game. They're adding new ones they add quite a few. I don't know how many it is. Oh, it's 439 as of the 1.0 version. Right, so those are those. Right, so there's recipes, which recipes are basically ways to upgrade items. Say I've got the pan now. So if you get the pan and a corrupted crystal, it will upgrade into Pandemonium. Some of the names are quite a thing, but like Pandemonium is a magic card, and it's Pandemonium is also something else in Hearthstone, I believe. I play quite a few TCGs anyway. Excalibur, so that evolves from a pan and a heroic potion. The ones that are highlighted are the ones I've basically discovered I've used before, but there are loads of ones that I haven't. And you normally get quite a few achievements for unlocking them, so let's see if we can get any today. Right, so what do I want? So I'm going to get offered out of... So you get ones associated with your class. So I'm a Reaper, the Necromancer kind of like thing. But like, since I've got this item, I'm offered Berserker items as well, which is another one. Right, I'm going to take the garlic, put it in the storage thing. I'm probably going to take the bag. And now I'm going to roll to try and get something else. So I'm trying to get the things to upgrade the pan, which I don't see any of them now, so we're going to roll again. So this is like a weapon socket, so you can put it on your weapon or armour, and then basically you see there'll be an icon that shows you the weapon socket. Okay, so that's armour, so that's cost me 7. I would like the armour, it's how we can get to the armour or not. How much does this sell for? So I could get to it. I'm going to get rid of that and then put this in. Can I fit it in? It's just trying to get everything in. Yeah, it's like a Tetris puzzle. I'm sure I can do it. Okay, I've managed it. We've got everything in. So the leather armor is going to give us some resistance to basically... The pan is the thing that's going to do the damage, but we need some more stuff. Is it worth... Right, we're just going to fight 2. Going against a Berserker. As you see, we started with 45 armor. So it's worth bearing in mind, it's similar to other games. The armor basically, the damage goes off your armor first, and then it goes to your health. Unless they have something to way to bypass it. Alright, let's see if we can get to the 10 wins. Right, so these are going to be skills. They're offered I can't remember how often they're offered, but they're fixed. You see the rarity scale, the item chance, 75% common, 20% rare, 5% legendary is 0, and godly is 0. Oh, that's probably because they offer them to you later in the game, I bet. So double rainbows, items with 20% chance to duplicate buff, so every 6 seconds gain a random buff. That's just stats, so that will give you basic raw stats. Banana, 40% chance to fit in. Knife to meet you, that's basically your daggers. I haven't got any daggers. I'm probably going double rainbow. I could gamble and take unidentified skill, but like, let's try double rainbow. Right, so we're going to probably take this small bag thing because it gives me more capacity. And right, the pan likes different foods, so we can have a blueberry. And that there's a common item like a potion that will upgrade over the blueberry. So we're going to keep those and carry on. Don't think there's anything in there. Right, so there's the extra bag space. So we can sort it on where's appropriate down the bottom somewhere. And then you can, I believe, move. Let's see if we can get the... Yeah, I'm trying to get the... Yeah, I'm trying to get the food in the bag where possible, where it can activate. Right, so we can put that there. Right, so we got 1 to spend. Might as well reroll. that. Nothing there, so we'll start the next round. Yeah, well, we've just said it on the channel. I've been going 3 years now. I do various other content. I do various video game and MTG content mainly, along with other things. So I've been going 3 years now. I mean, I said we've just gone over the 100 videos mark. I said this is about 101, 102. The various videos will be linked in the various playlists. So there'll be a playlist for MTG, there'll be a playlist for my video game collection, and there'll be various gameplay videos, which these are. Well, it's a combination video between 2 sets. So, oh, this is cool. I've never seen this one. I don't know what this is. This is a pet. Should we try this? I don't know how good it is. It's 2 to 3. Attacks 4% faster. I'm not actually sure if that's going to be that good or not. Right, let's see. I'm just slotting in some bag slots. I don't know. I've never seen that item before. It's one of the new ones for me. I'll probably just leave it, to be honest. Nothing there. I kind of want the potion, and like there's a better weapon because the pan is basically not going to do enough damage. That's a new weapon, the Thorn Whip. Can we get the Thorn Whip by selling the pan? That would sell for 2. So I mean, I want to reserve the whip and then see what I get next turn. I can roll to try and get something, and I just keep the reservation on the whip. Right. Yeah. Anyway, to say I've been going for 3 years now, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully, I'm trying to get to double my sub count this year. I've done more videos than I have subs. Thanks to all the people that have joined, particularly the recent ones. Got plenty more to come. No, Backpack Battles. The first time I saw Backpack Battles was when another YouTuber / streamer, Ron. Check out Ron for those. He's well worth a watch. He's mainly he does Hearthstone mainly, but he does do other variety of stuff. So he does other stuff. So of which this was one of the things I saw him, and I was like, oh, I quite fancy that. I didn't play it that much initially, but I'm just trying to get the whip into the layout. Oh, there we go. It's in. Yeah, that's basically what distinguishes this from the thing. Anyway, Ron was the first person I saw cover this. I was like, well, I like the look of it, and it's like it's not that expensive a game. I don't remember how much it is. It's all available on Steam anyway. Right, I don't think I want that. I haven't seen anything to upgrade this game. Only say, right, I'll just carry on going. I will check at the end what I need to upgrade the whip is. As you see, the whip has a higher damage output than the pan, and as you see, I've got quite a big armor cushion. This could be close. No, it didn't quite do that one. Right, let's see what I need to upgrade the whips of what I need to... this is the health potion, but we'll come back to that in a minute. Right, what do I need to upgrade the whip? A heroic potion will do it. That will give me the vine whip down here. And I believe there was another... Hungry Blade add the whip does something as well, and there's probably some other ones, but I can't see everything. Heroic Potion and a Hungry Blade are the 2 we're looking for. Right, I'll show you the thing. So this is a health potion, basically. So this is like healing, which I think we could do with. Still nothing there. 2 health potions seem not good, because I know what I'm going to do with one of them. So one of them we're going to do this, which turns it into a mana potion, which it gives you more mana, and then we can leave this one as a health potion. Right, so then we've got 1 left. Nothing. Well, we could get the blueberry, but there's no reason, I don't think. Anyway, the running Backpack Battles isn't very long. It's about 20 minutes or so. They're fairly quick. It's not a particularly heavy game, but it is quite fun. I do like a variety of games. It's lighter than the average TCG kind of stuff I normally play. We got this one, I think. Got this one in the bag. Alright, so what we got? 4 wins? Getting there. I've got to 10 wins a fair few times. Right, so I know the Gloves of Haste is reasonable because it gives you items triggered 20% faster, and it also can upgrade as well. This is the Holy Armour. I've just that's one of my magic groups. I'll get back to that later. Right, we could now go to the. What does this one do? So this is a better. This looks like it would be better. So we'll just get rid of this because it takes up the same kind of space. We don't have any. So this is basically gives us like 65. So it's basically an upgraded version. It gives us more time to try and assemble the gloves or something. Most of my opponents haven't been generating any armor. Oh, it's worth bearing in mind, it shows you the buffs and debuffs. Basically, buffs are what your advantageous status effects, and debuffs are things that normally your opponent does to you. Doing okay. I've got to 10 wins, but like I can't remember how many times. A few times. There is something you can go to. Carry on when you go to 10 wins, so like it's not endless, but it's you can carry on going for a while to get some extra rewards. I think the prismatic orb's quite good. It basically affects nearly everything. It basically will up. You can see the buffs it will give you. So we're going to take the orb, though it's going to cost us most of our thing. I think we can afford to roll to try and get more things. So we've got pineapple. Can't really fit it in. I could buy the herb, but I've got 4 to spend. Ah, this is the weapon thing we want. This is the thing we're upgrades. Should we try and do it now instead? So I can sell. What can I sell? I'll sell some stuff. So it gets me 5. Well, the garlic doesn't sell for that much. So what can I sell basically? I don't want to sell the potion. I can sell the banana, right? That'll get me right. So now we can have to move all this around like this. Is that correct? I believe that's done it. Yeah, that's the blood fauna assembled. Oh, we got high stamina usage, so we need to get rid of something to try and reduce the stamina consumption. Although I might leave it and see, because it's going to go. The stamina use is going to go down in one turn because it's going to combine, and it's only going to count as one item. So it's not going to take as much stamina. I might just see if it gets that. I don't really want to get rid of the items. I don't know if that's right or not. Slicing through this. I seem to normally do this. I think it's not striking as quickly now. Can we close? You do heal the vampiric thing makes you heal. That was close. Anyway, let's say the thing will upgrade now, and it means it will take less space, and it will drop my craft bloodfall. The dubious vines gives me a Steam achievement, which I do like doing achievements. Right, and we're back to low stamina usage, so it will probably be more advantageous now. I think it was my stamina that lost me in the last round. Right, so let's try and get some more stuff. That's probably alright for 1. That gives you more armour to start with. It also gives you a little bit more backpack room. Right, so we'll carry on going. Ah, I believe the potion was something that upgraded, but what did it upgrade me? I can't remember the potion. It might have been the Excalibur earlier, but like the potion's still worth getting, I believe. Oh, here you go, heroic potion and heroic potion. Oh, I'll take the potion. If I've got 10 to play with. I might be better getting a second blood amulet because that upgrades with the gloves. No, I'll probably take the blood amulet, vampire gloves. I might reserve the potion and have it next turn. Yeah, and we'll roll to try and get some more stuff. The Death Scythe is tempting, but I feel... I don't think it's worth it. Right. Let's see if we can get the 10 wins. Hope people are enjoying their day. I'm filming this on a Monday. Right, so we're on to a second choose a skill thing. So we can have Thorn Burst, Dark Ritual, that's quite good. That sounds like a magic card. That is probably what I'm going to take. Well, this heavy drinking, that's fun. It's triggered the effects of potions at random, I present. Right, let's have Dark Ritual, that sounds cool. We'll have that. Right, and we also have the Heroic Potion in the bank, so we're going to take that. Because that helps with our stamina issues of stall, so we'll slot that in. I don't have anything to upgrade it, I don't think, but we'll see what we get. What's this? So items granted 10 buffs, heal for 12. So this toad thing. I like the toad thing. I've been playing Mario Kart recently, so toad's in that, but not that kind of toad. Alright. Is there anything I can do? I don't think this thing links to anything currently. Alright, let's see how it goes. Doing okay so far. Nope. Another potion? I won't say no. Okay. No. Remaining. Another blood amulet. That seems okay. So can I get anything for it? How much is this go for? Then I get that takes me 1 under. Okay, so I'll just get rid of something to do it. I'll get rid of, say, gold. Oh, I might be better with a prismatic orb actually, because a second prismatic orb is probably better. Because that gives me loads of buffs. Right, and we've got 1 available. I'll put the blood amulet on hold. And we'll start the next one. And let me know if you're playing backpack battles or even what other auto battlers do you play. I mean, you see, I mainly play Hearthstone Battlegrounds, but I do play this, and I also play the Bazaar as well. Those are my 3 most played auto battlers anyway. If you play like Dota Underlords or the Teamfight Tactics or anything, let me know. Right, so I'm trying to see what I can do. I'm at 6 wins, so we've got 4 more to go. I'm trying to look at what my so this on weapon sockets might be right. Deal plus 50% damage. That would take me 7. Let's try that. We haven't tried an item, so we'll slot it in. That slots on. Double roll. More things. Potion, let's see. Yep, we'll just go into the next one. Slime reminds me of something like Dragon's Quest. That's the iconic monster in Dragon's Quest. Nah, didn't get it. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Anyway, so that was Backpack Battles. I mean, so I gained trophies. I got, what was it, 1 achievement? So like, and I've gone up slightly, gone up to 57 trophies. I believe if for every 100 trophies you get to the rank thing. So my next rank is a gold. Alright, thanks very much for watching. This has been Matthew, and this has been Matthew Hawker Gaming. And you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel. It helps me grow. Aim to try and double the subscribers this year, and also check out my other MTG and video game content. There will be linked in the playlist below. I even give away games sometimes. If you check out what some of my I've just done a video on Slay the Spire. I give away a copy of Slay the Spire if you're quick as well. Alright, thanks very much for watching. Bye.